Hi, I'm Mike from Michael's Motor Cars, located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And today I have a really fun little car I'd like to show you. Come on over and take a look at it. This car is a 1950 MG YA. So it's commonly also referred to as the 1 1/4 MG. These are really fun little cars. I was really pleased to purchase this car. We purchased it from an estate. The guy had 4 different kinds of British cars, and he had this one tucked in there, and I just loved it the minute I saw it. These cars were originally designed and were supposed to be released in 1939 at the Earl's Court Auto Show, but the war got in the way, and they weren't released until 8 years later. So while this car is a 1950, the design and styling really goes back to the late 30s. So they're very interesting cars. To me, it's one of those cars that when you look at it, you can't help but be happy and smile. We drove this thing around. Please take the time, watch our driving video. We'll also do a cold start video. And it's just a happy little guy. I mean, it's peppy to drive. I was surprised. The road manners in it, they were very pleased. They had put independent suspension on this car. It shows. When you drive it, it's much more solid and peppier than the 45 horsepower would think it is, but it really drives quite well. So this car itself, we have a lot of paperwork, a lot of receipts to the car. It was restored essentially around 2015 to 2019. We have a lot of receipts for the chrome work was done, new headlight buckets, the interior was done, a lot of mechanical refurbishments on it, and it was nicely done. The car, as it presents today, is holding up very well. The paint finish and everything is just the way it appears. High gloss. The chrome and everything is excellent on the car. Fellow who restored the car, it looks like he sold it around 2019, 2020, because the family that I bought the car from had acquired it in 2020 and then owned it till a month or 2 ago when I purchased the car. So as we go around the car, all the details are just really neat. Your side marker lenses, your parking lights are excellent. The chrome, the Lucas lenses, beautiful headlamp lenses, the glass, the chrome. These were new. I could see where he purchased these. New chrome front bumpers, driving light. This one is a Chesapeake chapter MG. The fellow who restored it was down in Maryland, so that's why he's got that. A Queen Elizabeth badge, kind of neat, on the neat badge bar. The chrome on the grille is excellent. Has an MG thermometer, a motometer to American cars, and it does work. You'll see when we're driving the car, the temperature comes up nicely in the lower range. These motors typically run pretty cool. Coming along the side, just little details are all over this car. The little hood openings say MG, have the MG octagonal logo. Of course, the British headlamp buckets have the stamp right there. I'm also pleased to say the car is a numbers matching car, and we have all of its badges and plaques. Here we have the body badge right here with the number. He has the MGT register number here, the MG company body type and body number, and then the other plaque right here, which is telling us the engine number, and the engine stamp, which is still on the block, does correspond to this number. So this is the original motor to this car. It's a 1250 XPAG motor, single carburetor. It's surprisingly peppy. One other thing here, I want to take the time and show you, this car is equipped with the hydraulic jacking system, which is really super cool. The tank is right here. The hydraulic jacking mechanism is here. You can turn it to the front alone, all 4, or the rear. You put a handle on here, crank away, and the car lifts itself up. So that's just really cool. The system is working. We renewed a lot of fittings in the line. This could be rebuilt. We find that this leaks a little fluid when it sits. So, but what a cool thing to take to a car show and jack your car up, literally. So that's neat that it retained all of that. We have, of course, the suicide doors. The interior of the car, they did a beautiful job restoring it. I believe all the woodwork around the doors, the windows is new, because I can see in his notes when he was talking to woodworkers, he had part of the dash rebuilt, because I could see again the receipts where he sent it out. and wanted to have a glove box door made. The finish is excellent. It's high gloss, just in great shape overall. And again, this car, you have so many things to play with in this car. We have the front windshield opens up correctly and nice and smoothly it operates. I showed in the driving video, the wipers do work. The wiper motor works correctly. We have a functioning sunroof in the car. So all this little just classic British stuff everywhere. And this car also has, let me pop out for a minute, functioning trafficators. So up, down, both of them work on both sides. They light up. And again, I could see where he purchased the solenoid inside there, the magnets, those are new. So they're working, and that's pretty cool to show people. I think the color combination is really, it works on this car, very well done. Have the rear seating area, there's a center armrest in the center of the rear seats. So it's the kind of car, if you're looking for a really affordable classic car, these are quite rare in the States. There aren't many around. You won't see many of these cars. Most of the parts, the drivetrain, is readily available from Moss Motors. There are some YA clubs. So, but all of the lights, the lenses, all that stuff is regular MG and British stuff. We have the flipping gas cap, which they also used on the TDs, the TFs, all those cars, same thing. Trunk, you have a nice, generous sized trunk, and with the car you have the obligatory wooden picnic basket that comes with the car. It currently has a couple tools in it, but of course, could have sandwiches also. The trunk and everything is very solid. And then beneath the trunk down here, classic British fashion, I already have these loosened. That's where the spare tire lives. It's right here. We also have the handles to operate the hydraulic jacking mechanism. So all of that is with the car. Stainless steel exhaust system. That was done when the fellow restored the car. These are little reflectors that are here that are just stuck on. Coming around the right side of the car, same thing. The hubcaps are in great shape. The steel wheels are in great shape. Excelsior tires. The wood, again, I believe he replaced all of it because it's really in exceptional condition. All the mechanisms work. There is, and we took a photograph of this, there is a slight crack in the right rear door glass right there. Hasn't changed at all, but that is there. It's one of the very few flaws on the car, or something that could use some attention. The headliner's excellent. And these are, these are kind of like 7/10 Derby Bentleys. They're just, the scale of these cars is so fun. They're 7/10 size. And a lot of people in driving this car mistake it for both a Rolls-Royce and a Bentley because they don't really know what they're looking at, and there just aren't many MG YAs running around. Same thing. The seats were all reupholstered. The carpeting was all done. Beautifully stitched leather steering wheel cover, which is very nice and excellent condition. And the interior of this car is just exuding British. So if you're looking for a car that's not that big a capital investment, they're easy to maintain, they're easy to run. I have myself, which is in the back, I have a 39 TB MG, so I'm very familiar with this drivetrain. It's great, it's strong, it's durable, doesn't break generally, and all the parts are pretty easily obtainable. We've recently serviced the car, it's ready to go. You'll see in our driving video, it actually runs great. It shifts nicely, the brakes are good, the suspension is very solid in the car, and just a really, really fun, unusual car. So please call us if you have any questions. All your comments are welcome. We'll be happy to answer anything and provide additional photos. As always, we encourage, if you'd like to have someone come and inspect the car, we're open to all of that. And I really hope we find a nice, deserving home for this car. It's really, like I said at the beginning, it's like a Bug-Eye Sprite. They're just so damn cute. and everybody loves it. So thanks for taking the time, and hopefully we'll find a good home for this deserving car.